That shit ain't fair. Hey, I'm on EBT, bro. Hey, that's why.
Man.
Hey,
Damn.
I'm on EBT, Smack. Look, say my name, bro. That's
Shit, he got through it, bro. This is a clear-cut sign of when you hold things in, bro. As men, especially black men, we ain't supposed to show emotion. We ain't supposed to cry. We supposed to hold it in and be tough all the time till you go on a platform like this and be vulnerable and it all comes out, dog. All right, man, today we got really huge Chris Brown drama. Video by Poetic Flacco, yo. Yeah, Flacco's cranking out these videos. Shit. He's coming with a heavy clip, man. Pause, you know what I'm saying? Hella videos, bro. I don't really got my socials right now. I had to take a break from that shit. Sometimes you gotta take a break from social media, man. You know, just lock in on whatever aspect you got going on in life. But let's go and see what's going on with Chris Brown now, man.
Kevin McCall, one of the prettiest dark-skinned ninjas to ever live. Pause. Second to only Poetic Flacco, went on Back on Fig with T-Rell and Smack today, and he broke down how Chris Brown ruined his life. Damn. He even shed a tear as well. But when the clip went viral, a lot of people is on Chris Brown's side, so we're going to break down why this clip and his explanation is so polarizing.
Judge, when keep moving and going to Atlanta, you have no you don't have no rights out of.
Damn, dog. Holy.
So then when I done did 3 years in prison, that's.
Oh my gosh, I ain't even know Kevin McCall did time in jail, but damn, bro, he looked mad different, bro. Before we go forward, I'm sorry. Let me pull up let me see. Unless they're gonna do this shit. Let me pull up a video of what Kevin McCall used to look like. Might have some younger people that watch this that don't know. Now, granted, this is definitely an older picture. I remember Kevin McCall from Deuces, from the In My Zone mixtapes with Chris Brown. Yeah, they used to make some bangers together, man. That's crazy. Wow. What they say, bro, that goddamn jail soap and shit like that, man. That's crazy. Now what he look like? I mean, yeah, I guess he looked the same, give or take, just older. But it looked like a stress look a little bit. Y'all know how that look be, man.
All these little shits that come on, I can't even fight the Chris Brown shit. I got all type. I didn't get paid for Look At Me Now. I wrote on that. I wrote a whole verse, then Busta Rhymes cut the verse off, but I still did this part. What was we talking about? I need that bread.
Chris Brown is on Look At Me Now, but it's a Busta Rhymes song. So once I hear, the issue is not just with Chris Brown for the other songs you believe you wrote for Chris Brown and didn't get paid for, but once you start saying, yo, I have issues with this artist and this artist and this artist, and he ain't paid me, and he ain't paid me, and he ain't paid me.
Yeah.
Now the issue becomes larger than, yo, Chris Brown just did some foul stuff once, and that was an anomaly. Now the larger issue is, how was you handling your business that people was able to get away with not paying you? Yeah. Unless we're giving credibility to what Chris Brown said. Because one person jerking you, okay, multiple, everybody you work with jerking you, I don't know about that one. Yep. Because Chris Brown did say, that Kevin McCall didn't write all the songs that he's claiming he wrote. Hence, he's not owed any payment from him.
Just woke up, and I thought about something. If this wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh, wait. This is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but I bought this with your money too. Damn. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car.
That is egregious. That is egregious. Damn, Chris, man. Way to kick a man when he's down, right? Damn.
He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. Hey, bro, I got you, my nigga. I got this script change up. I got you this. Do your thing. Shout out to Ray J. We got you what's coming, K-Man. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm gonna keep using your money. Hey, you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this hard work you did.
Kevin McCall goes on back on Fig, and he actually explains that videos like that boiled his blood because he doesn't think it's fair that Chris Brown gets to go on a $90 million tour. Chris Brown gets to be this multimillionaire, and he struggles. But in his explanation of him struggling and explaining how Chris Brown ruined his life, he actually admits to a string of bad decisions that I believe is more responsible for him being broke than I think Chris Brown is.
All this shit could have been shit I could have paid for my lawyers and shit. So I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what the fuck is in Atlanta. Scammers and a whole lot of other shit. But my baby mamas is out there. Salute to them. They doing a great job with my daughters. I love y'all so much for that.
Look at this dude. He ready to go to sleep. He's very attentive. This dude is like, man, hurry up with the bullshit.
So beautiful. It's some shit in Atlanta. You don't got no. I lost rights to my daughter, my oldest.
So you lost all custody.
I had a trial. I'm all in my prison clothes. I'm like, why can't we just put this off? Like my child support is $2,000, right? Deuces ain't been popping since 2012. Why is my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my catalog for $500,000. I only got $250,000 out of it. I bought my mama a house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support shit off. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or none of these. Like,
this may be controversial, but I think that's a bad decision. That's a terrible decision. $500,000, you lose half of it to taxes. You got $250 left. That $250 is your last because you already sold your publishing. You don't got like no more.
Right.
Like that's your last $250. I don't think a smart decision is giving mama $50,000 out of the $250. A lot of us, when you come from a certain environment and you get some money, you're the only one in your family with some money.
Right.
And most of the time, you go broke because they coming to take it. But you got to look out for yourself first, man. That $50,000 or that $250 would have been better used towards investing in something, especially if you knew that you had about, what, 150, 100 going directly to child support and other debt you owe?
Yeah, but like you said, man, coming from certain environments, unfortunately, we don't even think that far ahead, bro. And he was significantly younger. We're talking about 2012 or around that time when he said he sold his catalog. Probably was years later after 2012, but still relatively young, bro. Like he said, bro, coming from those environments, bro, you think you're gonna get another 250, another 50, another 100 here and there, and you don't think that far down the line because you think, okay, now I have some type of recognition, some type of visibility in the industry where I'll be able to work with other people and make this money back, And that is where he fuck up. I mean, in hindsight, he can say things like that. Flacco, he could say things like that now. But, I heard one of his videos before where he said a few years ago, he was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I kind of feel for Kevin McCall a little bit, just not knowing. I feel like even back then it was a little more cutthroat where they wouldn't even point you in the right direction to have that type of guidance to get you to be better with your finances, and you do shit like that. You think that the right thing to do is buy your mother a house, and then you end up going broke. You feel me? With the quickness.
That $50,000 would have been the only $50 you had left. Maybe an additional $50 you would have saved. But you lose $250 to taxes, lose another $100 to debt and child support. You got $100 left, and you get $50 for a house.
And then on top of that, now you the man in your city, in your family, and they also looking at you like you getting all this money, bro. You on here doing songs with Chris Brown, bro. Chris Brown, this generation's Mike Jack, dog. They looking at you like, bro, 50,000 ain't shit. You feel me? You probably done promised your mom, we out of here. I got you. We set for life. How does that look when you go back around and you be like, I don't even got 50 grand to give you, man. After all these songs, like, it's tough, bro. It's tough, bro. As soon as you get a little money, bro, everybody start looking at you like you rich, bro. As soon as you even look like you getting a little money, you don't even have to physically have the money.
Still got to pay a mortgage on when you could have used that $100 to invest in something, make you money, then pay your mama bills once you're comfortable.
Yeah.
But you can't be uncomfortable giving out because, now you in debt. Mm-hmm. Now you don't got nothing. Where's the family members at?
So then I got the rears, not retrograde. That's the little star.
Even if you still had your child in California, am I correct?
Yeah, I gotta prove all of that. They wasn't supposed to. I didn't have nothing on Marley. Marley, I gotta go and file a paternity, a petition for paternity. It's only $300, but a watch this. I think it's a game, bro. No, this for when I poke. Don't walk up on me playing. Or you Team Breezy? Keep that shit on the internet. My bad. I went too far?
We talk about the talent.
All right, music.
Despite your flaws as a human being, you are one of the most talented individuals to ever grace the music industry.
We gonna get to that.
So
We gonna get to that.
Veer.
I love how you.
Yeah, but look at the space that he's moving from still, bro. I understand it hurts, but he's allowing this fallout, this back and forth, bad dealings, whatever happened in the past with Chris Brown to consume his entire being today. You know what I'm saying? That shit happened over a decade ago, bro. Like, he's not even moving from a place of optimism so he could move on, with his life in a positive way. And it really is sad to see, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
I love how you. Yeah, we gonna veer to that. Well, we gonna
Why
get
the
the bullshit
fuck
out
You
the
have
way.
a testimony.
Why the
to tell your life.
Get in on this.
I witnessed it.
Nah, is that a WIC card, man? This nigga just pulled out a WIC card, bro.
Here,
Why the fuck I got an EBT card?
Oh,
And
got
this
EBT.
is at
Hold on,
Breezy Bro
cuz.
and made 90 whatever the fuck million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to
Great
leave,
content
bro.
leading up to who he is.
I'm
right
not
now.
even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro? I can't even.
Damn, man. Shit. Damn. See, it's not funny anymore. It's not funny, bro. Trust me. Like, come on. This nigga smiling. This nigga smirking. He's like, what the fuck? You know how that shit go, man. God damn. He don't even want the fucking EBT card no more, man. Look. Come on, Chris Brown. Like, give a nigga a couple dollars, man. Damn. Just send it in the mail and say anonymous or something, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like a little gift card in that bitch or something. Come on, bro.
Bro, man. Y'all niggas want to see cry.
See any crying and stuff, bro. See, I take the jokes back. That's not funny, bro. That's not funny, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's not funny, bro. Like, a lot of us been in the streets and shit like that, man, not knowing where your next meal come from. But to go from touring with Chris Brown, on records with Chris Brown, goddamn producer tags and shit like that, to the EBT on the couch crying right now is a crazy 180, bro.
So I can think I'm a bitch, bro. That shit ain't fair, nigga.
Hey, I'm on EBT, bro. Hey, that's why.
Bro.
Hey, damn. Look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT, smack. Look. Say my name, bro. That's
Shit, he going through it, bro. He going through it. This is crazy. See, and this is a clear-cut sign of when you hold things in, bro, because, as men, especially black men, we ain't supposed to show emotion. We ain't supposed to cry. We supposed to hold it in and be tough all the time till you go on a platform like this and be vulnerable and it all comes out, dog. This is sad, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. It's sad. It's crazy. I would have hoped that he would have done this in like some type of therapy session or something like that, so it wouldn't have to come out like this. But this is crazy.
I'm on EBT, smack. Look. Say my name, bro. That's
God damn, this nigga got
go up in that
the
motherfucker,
drool.
get hide my face with a mask like COVID, bro. Don't act like every ain't had no motherfucking EBT card.
Damn, he got the drool coming out, bro. Like, God damn it. Shit, man. Hold up. This is crazy, bro. Damn, man. Crazy, bro. You gotta stay strong in this world, bro. It's like, you really gotta stay strong in this world, man. The music industry too is like very, very predatory. You know what I mean? Chew you up, spit you out when they don't need you no more, man. It's fucked up.
That nigga had an EBT call.
Man, I might get it.
I hate to deliver the hard truths because I actually like Kevin. I met Kevin. Yo, super charming, super charismatic, super nice. He walked up to me and said, yo, You look familiar, man. I just want to say what's up, man. I'm Kevin. Super nice guy, man. But I think he's misguided, or at least I think right now, the possibility of what could have been is clouding his judgment. He says Chris Brown owes him $25,000 for 4 songs.
Right.
Or at least he says, yo, can I get $25,000? So maybe he's owed more, but he said, bro, I'm willing to settle for 25. That $25,000 that Chris Brown owed you ain't the reason why you currently broke, Kevin. That $25,000 that Chris Brown may owe you is not the reason why you're currently on EBT. You're on EBT for much larger reasons. You're on EBT for bad decisions. You're on EBT for making bad choices. Now, some may not be your fault completely, right? Mental health issues or other things. But that $25,000 that Chris Brown owes you ain't the reason why. Now, when I seen Kevin McCall attack Chris Brown on social media over the last couple of years, I thought he owed him millions or something. $25,000, come on, bro. And also, I'm almost confident, bro, if Kevin McCall would have went about things in a...
Wait, hold on. But I got to interject, bro, because $25,000 is still $25,000, man. Especially when you're on EBT, bro. When you going through it for real, you can't make ends meet. More than likely he has kids. Price of living is higher than it's ever fucking been right now, bro. And he don't know where to get the money from right now, bro. $25,000 is a lot of fucking money, dog. He could really probably use that shit right now, bro. Like, niggas literally on EBT, man. So, yeah, just wanted to say that.
Different way, he probably would have gotten that 25 from Chris Brown. But Kevin McCall came on social media and literally threatened to kill Chris Brown and his kid.
Oh, yeah, right there, okay.
Like, at that point, bro,
Yeah, mental health issues. Throw the whole shit away, bro. The fuck?
At that point, even if he does owe you something, do you expect him to give it to you now when you go down that route?
Yeah, no.
At the time, this was a pretty big deal, but reading it back now, maybe my memory failed me, but this is not as egregious as I thought it was. It's still nasty and it's still egregious, and I still disavow it and don't condone this, but he didn't just outright threatening to put Chris Brown and his daughter in a casket. What he said was, Chris Brown and his seed would be in a casket if he had anything to do with me being shot. Stop playing with rumors, or I can't promise Chris Brown will make 29. I kept him alive 7 years now in LA. Don't take the humbleness you see in me as weakness. Chris wouldn't have a head to tattoo. Now, if you know the rumor isn't true and a rumor is fake, then I feel like you should have, either ignored the rumor or say, man, cut it out, bro. Like, Chris Brown had nothing to do with me being shot. Mentioning his seed, mentioning his kid being in a casket, to me is a tad bit too far.
Yep.
But it wasn't unprovoked. It's still nasty. I don't condone it. Now, a lot of backlash for this. A lot of people were upset. Even the Shade Room posted it, as you can see. And he responded back and refused to apologize for it. He said, I don't see what I said wrong. The Bible says an eye for an eye. Chris didn't do it, so don't bring his name up in my life and death situation because you playing with gossip, but LA ain't a game.
And when people do shit, the first thing, everybody goes to quote some shit from the fucking, from the Bible. Like, come on, man.
Threaten anyone. I told you how life will play out. I saved them hella X's. I can almost guarantee you the bulk of Kevin McCall issues don't come from what happened with Chris Brown. It comes from himself. Kevin McCall burnt a lot of bridges in this industry. Outside of this Chris Brown and his daughter situation, Kevin McCall would just come on social media, come on Twitter, and just go off in a rant, like a Gucci Mane-esque Twitter rant. Just go off, crashing out on everybody. Even as of lately, he just crashed out on Bryson Tiller on Twitter. And Bryson Tiller did nothing at all to Kevin McCall. All Bryson Tiller did was he bought Chris Brown a Lambo to celebrate Chris Brown taking him on tour. Kevin McCall went off on Bryson Tiller. I can almost guarantee burning bridges and not maintaining relationships with other artists and that played a bigger factor in Kevin McCall currently not being able, to...
Yeah, and he wasn't that hot, man. He wasn't that hot to be doing shit like that, bruh. They don't need you, bruh. You over here playing games and burning bridges and fucking up relationships. They don't need you that bad, bro. Like, you ain't that hot. You wasn't that hot, bro.
Profitable music. So Kevin McCall just starts attacking Bryson Tiller. He writes, I told you, little bro, crazy light-skinned ninjas got the best pussy. He got you hooked now too. That is fire, huh? Now I'm hot. Why won't he divorce me? It's either some mental health stuff is going on, man,
definitely.
or Kevin right now is just mad at the world and just mad at everybody. But when you treat people like this, it now goes from being just a Chris Brown issue to, hold on, bro. Maybe you got to re-examine some of the things you did. Maybe they had a contributing factor in why you can't hit up a Bryson Tiller for a feature, even though you are immensely talented. Kevin McCall.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this verified shit right here. Tag on Instagram if that shit's official, not bought. Like, nigga, you use your goddamn whatever visibility you have left to go ahead and try to make some dollars, man. Shit. Go ahead and promote some shit, a little barbershop or black-owned business, you know what I'm saying? Wear some clothes, something, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of going on this podcast and crying and shit.
Extremely talented. You got to maybe ask yourself, man, bro, why can I hit up, Bryson Tiller? I can at least, if you get a Bryson Tiller feature, you can at least drop a record, do like 100,000 views on YouTube, right? That right there is $1,000. Why can I hit up my peers? Why can I call on favors for my peers? It's because you burnt a lot of bridges. He burnt a lot of his bridges, but at least for now, he didn't burn all of them because Young Thug actually sent a message to Kevin McCall on Twitter asking him to reach out and telling him that he will give him the $25,000 so he could be straight. Young Thug wrote, Kevin McCall, hit me, my ninja. I'll give you the $25K you need. And I know Chris Brown will give it to you also, bro. Chris Brown ain't giving him no money, bro. He a real one. Ninjas is busy sometimes, brother. $25K is a lot, and I applaud Young Thug for doing that.
Yeah.
I applaud him. But I do think the issues is much deeper than $25K. I do believe that Kevin McCall needs to get the proper help. And until you get the proper help, man, you could give him the $25K, but what is $25K gonna do for his mental health? What is $25K gonna do for the underlying issues? What is $25K gonna do for the relationships he burnt? $25K will hold him off for about 2 months in California, but outside of that, bro, you still got to find a way to get the career back hot, or find a career outside of music. Get the music hot or find a career outside of music, bro. But as an able-bodied man, bro, you could model, you could do different things, man, right? You could work construction, you could do a lot, but I hope you get back on your feet, man. I really hope you do, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? But y'all think it's Chris Brown's fault that Kevin McCall is down bad and on EBT? Or do y'all think he made bad decisions? Let me know, okay?
No, I don't think it's Chris Brown's fault. And damn, $25K, 2 months, even if he's being goddamn sarcastic. This is why I wouldn't move to LA, nigga. Fuck that. But hey, man, this is not Chris Brown's fault, bro. Like, unfortunately, he didn't handle his business properly. It looks like a lot of that is self-inflicted, bro. A lot of that shit he did to himself, and he's still crashing out, doing dumb shit. If you have a reputation of doing that in this industry, they don't need you, bro. You could be hot for a year or two, a few years, and once the music changes up or they don't have a need for you, then you out of here. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Comment section, like, comment, subscribe. You call the vibe. Till next time, we out of here.